Hey guys! So, as there is not that many people with the Yonex Vcore 98 Tour, I thought I will chime in and compare it to the regular version. So, let's start with the lighter Vcore 98. I will be watching now my review, my edited video, and try to give some thoughts about it as I'm watching. So, first thing that come to my head when I go back to Vcore 98 regular is that it's very light. The swing wave is low, the static wave is also low, so you have to do a lot of work with acceleration and racket head speed. On the positive side, you have a lot of control of the racket. Like you feel like you're in command of every small movement, and that's a positive thing. So because it's so fast and because you have so much head control, let's say, it's easier to import more spin. So it kinda suits, I think, the Vcore DNA, Vcore idea. And going to the Vcore 98 Tour, it's quite a jump in how you use the racket actually, because when I first tried the Vcore 98 Tour, the power level increased quite a lot, the stability as well, plow through as well, so I no longer had to think about this acceleration. Like, I didn't have to force it with my hand because it was happening more organically, because the frame itself is just plowing through the ball, importing its heaviness to the ball. Because it was so much harder to accelerate from point zero, I had to think more of rocking my body to the ball, and in that way it was easier to extend through the ball. It's like throwing a medicine ball. You don't really think that much here. You just try to think with your whole body, stepping in and then throwing, letting go actually the ball rather than throwing, and that's a big difference in how you use the frames, and I think it's a key difference. There are people saying that the feel is much different between those two models. I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I get it. You have a lot of more mass and a lot of this magic inside the frame, but I believe if you are a good customizer, you might end up with something very similar. The big problem with the Vcore 98 is that there's so many things to correct. Like, you have to make it more stable, you have to increase the plow through, so there is easier sensation of throwing the racket rather than accelerating the head speed, if that makes any sense. And then once you're done, you have to customize it again to adjust the mobility of the frame, so it's also easier to, you know, accelerate from this point zero, because you know, in tennis you have so many different situations during the rally, during the point, that it's not always about baseline exchanges. Sometimes you know, it's dealing with moon balls, junk balls, slices, side spin, so sometimes you actually have to kind of slow down your hand and give something different to the opponent. So the racket must be fast enough for your needs, stable enough. You know, there is so many factors, including your technique and your vision of how you want to play. And Vcore 98 Tour suits my vision much better in stock form, and with the Vcore 98 I probably would struggle, especially on hard courts. When I played with the regular version on clay, the ball kinda loses its heaviness after touching the ground, so I have kinda more time to kinda accelerate the racket and do my own thing with the ball. And on hard courts, ball is moving much faster towards you, so there is more sensation of blocking the ball, maybe, rather than on clay. So when I was swinging with the regular version, I was lacking stability and plow through, definitely. Like I would struggle against the heavy hitters, and with Vcore 98 Tour it was very easy. I tried only 2 string jabs at the moment in this frame. I liked the Tourline hybrid pretty much. That's my favorite at the moment, but you know, there's many strings to test. It complemented the frame really well. What I learned about the Vcore 98 Tour after testing those 2 strings from slightly different playing characteristics, I would say that you have to play with something that will unlock the Vcore 98 Tour even more. You don't want to tame down the Vcore 98 Tour. You want to keep it aggressive, keep it spin friendly, keep it, you know, on a power side. If you try to tame it down, I think you will kill all the benefits of this racket. And in some frames it was easier for me to tame it a bit and keep all the positives. And in this racket, I think you need to keep it aggressive, and in that way it will be better. So yeah, that's it for this comparison. See you soon, and if you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe, comment, say hello. See you soon.